Alright, so back to another video where I talk about the Florida Panther players, how they did last year and how they can improve this season. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, hit the comment button. I like that one too, alright? The more interaction I get that way, the better the videos do. Now, Alexander Barkov is the subject of today's video. How can Alexander Barkov improve? Now, despite the obvious joke, which would be for me to say he can't and end the video, I'm going to do the best I can to come up with a couple of things here. Now, last year, 26 goals, 32 assists, and I believe it was 50 games. Now, I could say he needs to shoot more, but he did improve in that department. He actually had more shots last year in 50 games than he did the previous year in 66. So there was improvement there. So anything I find is going to be nitpicking. So let's just get that out of the way. But if I wanted to find a couple of things, first of all, the one area where he's actually regressed is in breakaways, right? It used to be like a guarantee, Barkov on a breakaway, and you just kind of sat back and you just watched it happen and you knew. And now it's almost flipped to the opposite side, where whether you want to call him snake bit or the goaltenders have figured him out, whatever it is, now we get a breakaway and it's like, geez, it's Barkov, because he's not burying his chances. So, like I said, it's nitpicking, but that is one way that he could definitely improve. Either learn some new moves or just simplify the moves. A couple of times he ends up running out of room, getting in too close because he's making one move too many. The only other thing, obviously, there's two other things. Again, nitpicking, I'm admitting this, okay? But the subject of the video is how they can improve. We got to find something. Now, on the power play, I would like to see him take a few more unexpected shots instead of the expected one pass too many. That has gotten better over the last couple of years, especially this year. So let's just keep moving in the direction that he started moving in last year. Last year it looked like he finally figured out, I'm going to have to shoot more and be a little bit more aggressive, right? So he started to figure that out last season. I want to see another jump in that this year. It's going to be extremely important. He's going to have a ton of chances with Verhaeghe and Reinhart, assuming that's those two guys on his line. He's going to have a ton of chances. So I'd like to see him, especially now where teams are used to him making one too many passes. Just shoot it, even when he doesn't think he should shoot it. Just take the shot, because we've got wingers that can put the puck in the net. The only other thing you can even say about Barkov, which probably isn't going to happen, but if he became more of a vocal leader, if he became a little bit more animated on the ice and showed a little bit more intensity, that would probably help lead the team, considering the fact that he's a captain. Not really sure that that's in his personality or if that's going to happen or not, but it didn't look like he was going to figure out he needed to shoot more, and last year he definitely did. So there's a few ways that he could definitely get better, but let's face it, we are pretty much at his prime, where he probably has another year or two where he can continue to become better and better, but overwhelmingly, he's pretty much the player he's going to be. But I would just like to see him use his abilities more. I would just, I made the video about Huberdeau, and I've joked about, and I'm serious, that I think Huberdeau is better than Barkov. And what I mean by that is because I think when they're both playing at their best, I would rather have Huberdeau, if we needed somebody to take over a game, than Barkov. But Barkov has it in him. We just got to find ways to pull it out. A little bit more aggressive, just a little bit. Just take what you did last year, take that improvement, now do it again. And then we're good to go. All right, that was it. Short and sweet for Barkov. What the hell could I come up with, right? Not much you could do, right? Smile more. That's like the biggest complaint you could have about that kid. Appreciate all the support. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button. I like to see the comments. Got so much content coming up here. Football starts on Thursday. I'm going to have another video or two out tomorrow. We're good to go. We're closing on games. Development camp is on the 10th. I think the first preseason game is on the 26th. So the end of worries about what to talk about and subjects for content, that's coming to an end. I am stoked for this season.